Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yaros, the Dwarven Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the Moon Elf Wizard.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I play Seven, the Warforged Cleric.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil, right now on 20 Sides. The house eventually catches fire, and just plumes of smoke are now erupting from the top of this home. Are you all waiting there? What are you all doing?
We'll go ahead and kind of start making our way back to where we can kind of see, I guess, kind of halfway between the courtyard and that fire. So
Perfect. Stealthing at all?
I mean, once we find a kind of a spot to stay, we'll stealth there.
Right.
We'll say in this time...
Probably like kneel tucked between something,
Yeah.
just so we can see, but not be seen as much as possible.
Perfect. You make it to that spot. You feel like you've got a good hiding spot. I'll say you can roll with advantage. So you'll roll just regular. Yaros, you'll roll with advantage because y'all picked out a good spot to hide in.
7.
7 for 7.
17.
7 for 7.
Mm-hmm. Everybody drink.
Shot.
Get my energy drink.
Yaros?
17.
Ooh. Okay, all right.
Nice.
So Yaros is tucked away enough to where he can see easily. 7 is...
7 thinks he's...
7 knocked over a barrel.
But he thinks he's tucked away.
Yeah, definitely.
He definitely does. He's not, but
Right.
he definitely
It's
thinks
like
he is.
your armor's gleaming in the sunlight.
Mhm.
Yep.
And he's poking his head out.
Yeah.
Like,
So you all have
Is it
gotten...
daytime?
Yes.
I pictured it dark this whole time, guys. Okay.
You have waited long enough
Right.
to where it is
Dusk.
dusk. The sun has
Terrible.
set enough, but it's still giving off just a faint light. You all can see the tree. Leo and Ordella, what are you doing? You've got about 30, 45 minutes. You start seeing these plumes of smoke. What are you doing?
I'm just sitting,
I want to
watching.
hear y'all's conversation.
You have 45 minutes to talk.
Wait,
Is that
what's going
45
on in
minutes
there?
of
Nothing's
quiet?
going on because it's abandoned?
It's just a full episode of silence because they're not talking to each other.
Okay. Leo,
What?
so you lived here?
Yeah.
Very cool. Is there anywhere you want to go while we're here?
No, not really.
Find your family?
No.
Okay. Where's your brother?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you see any smoke yet?
No, but I'm gonna go walk around a little bit.
Okay. Just,
So I'm walking around.
Okay, perfect. Sure.
But I'm honestly, while I'm walking around, I'm looking for sneaky things. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
maybe there's maybe
Maybe.
there is something hidden behind a picture frame
Sure.
that I will find.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
I will. I'm feeling very upset that my friend doesn't want to talk to me. I'm very distracted and confused because I rolled a 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
You're just kind of moping around
yeah.
at this point.
4 total.
Yeah. Just kind of moping around. You bang into a stool. Just kind of moping, looking around. Not much to take in.
It's so weird being here.
Her eyes light up. Why?
Tell me more. Open up.
I don't know. I haven't been here in so long, and it just is weird to kind of see it in such disarray. And
Why did you leave?
I just didn't feel like I was wanted, or it just didn't. I just felt like I didn't fit in with this lifestyle anymore. I mean, I'm kind of weird, so
You are kind of weird, but I think we're all a little weird, and I think that's why we fit together. You can come and live with me when I'm queen.
oh no,
You don't want to?
no.
You gonna come here?
I'd rather live by myself.
I mean, you can live by yourself in Dyer's Rest,
Nah,
or in the castle with all of us.
nah.
I
Probably
imagine us
travel.
all there.
Go back to traveling.
Oh.
I still got some stuff I need to do. So
Can I come?
No.
Jeez.
Would you deny me if I did come?
Nah.
Okay. Well, sorry it's weird here, and I'm sorry the boys are burning it down more.
Yeah, I mean,
I told them not to. I told them to just do hay.
yeah.
So.
I think they just like to burn stuff down all of a sudden.
Well,
I mean, I get it. It's kind of fun to burn some stuff,
yeah. I
lightening some
guess.
stuff up.
Guess I don't get it, but okay. Do you want to go anywhere while we're here? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I want to go back to my house.
Let's
and
go
just
there.
Well, I mean, we kind of have to do this ritual, and then we may die. Everybody just dies.
we,
And then-
maybe not. Well, let's go there right now because the boys are like, I think it's gonna take them a second.
Well, I'd rather not. Let's just do this, and then
Oh, Leo. Okay.
I'll
Well,
just go by myself.
okay. She like winks at herself.
Why'd you just do that
you can
weird
go by
winking
yourself.
thing?
That's fine.
Do you have something in your
Sure.
eye?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look and see if I can see flames because
Oh yeah.
that's our next step, I guess.
So you look out one of the windows, and sure enough, these plumes of smoke are high in the sky.
Okay. I think we should get out there before it gets too
Yeah, let's do it.
too burny.
Okay, so
Wow.
while we're in there, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Animate Dead.
All right, so you, out of your bag of holding, you pull all of Ted's bones. You set them kind of in a circle.
Nope. Here's what I did. So Leo sets her bag down and she pulls out his bones and she puts the skull at the top and then does like the anatomically correct like skeleton of him on the ground. And then I put a chalk circle around him.
Okay,
And then I'm going to cast my spell.
kind of where I was going. Eventually, those bones start to move a little bit, and they connect into each other. And Ted, he raises his chest up as he's sitting. He puts his hands down, and then he pushes up, and he stands up, and he waves at you.
Hi, Ted. Hold on a sec. Let me find you something to fight with. So then she like sticks her head in there in her bag of holding and finds oh man, what did he have? That spiked
Chained
whip?
Yeah. Spiked chain whip.
Yeah.
So you have Ted. Ted
Yep.
waves to you. He puts his arm around your shoulder,
Hi, Ted.
So
Here, let me
cute.
get your whip out inside.
and he claps a little bit as you're doing it.
And I dig in my bag and I pull it out.
Perfect.
And then I'm like, oh, hold on, let me get Bertha too. So then I dive in my bag and I get my bowl of water out.
Well, it's just a small bowl that
Oh, like a
that-
little
that-
vessel.
yeah,
Okay, well I get my bowl ready.
perfect.
And I'm like, okay, we got Ted, Bertha, Ordella, and me, and I think we're ready.
I think we're ready.
Got my
Are
ritual.
y'all heading
Hi,
to the
buddy.
tree?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Yarost and Seven, give me a perception check as you are eyeing this elder tree.
11.
8.
Mm.
Oh
Mm.
no.
Mm. So,
Is what it is, guys.
It is what it is.
I will say that 7, because you rolled higher than a 10, I will say you see 1, this shadow emerge from the mist that is surrounding, or that's kind of clinging to the ground. You watch it as it coalesces into this towering figure that is in tarnished armor. Its eye sockets are gleaming
I don't think they went to the fire.
this murderous light, and it has 2 weapons that don't look like swords. They don't look like axes. They're just these jagged, sharp pieces of what looks like obsidian from where you are, and it walks off into the direction of the house. You don't see the other 3. You don't know if they went there. You just have no clue.
Like, Yeah, Yaros, did you see that? Did you see that thing?
No, I did not see anything.
Okay, so everything Matt just said.
Mhm.
That one went towards the house, but I don't think I see any of the others. If I move, like, so we're in between houses or something. Is that kind of
Yeah.
So if I move to, like, let's say I just move across the alley or the little, can I roll another perception check
Sure.
to see from
yeah.
that angle if
But
I see?
I also need you to roll another stealth check
Okay.
because you're getting up and moving.
Am I normal or am I at disadvantage?
I'll say disadvantage on this one because,
Sure. So 7.
Okay. So 7 stealth.
Mm-hmm.
So you get up, you push. As you're getting up, you're kind of next to a barrel, and you put your arm on top of the barrel, and the lid slides and boom, 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 falls on the ground. Then you're moving kind of to the other side. Yep.
Mhm.
Give me a perception check.
19.
19.
Ooh.
You look out. You still see this undead knight, this one undead knight, slowly walking toward this house that y'all set on fire. When that top of that barrel rolls off, he stops and he turns and he looks in your direction.
What's a 2?
And with a nat 2 perception check, he takes a second and then he turns and he continues on toward the fire. As you're looking and surveying the rest of what is out there, you do not notice any other movement. You don't hear anything else. It seems eerily quiet.
Does anything like significant stand out to me as far as like what I can see from the tree, or that was maybe hidden because of where I was before, or?
Not really. Looking at the tree, it's just gnarled and twisted now, which is not what Leo would have described it as, this vibrant, life-giving tree in the past. The branches look gnarled, twisted. It almost looks like an undead tree at this point. It's very grayed. All right. Y'all are continuing on, or y'all are going to go
Stealth.
toward the tree?
Yep.
Okay. Both of y'all give me a stealth check. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a stealth check all the way up to the house line. And then I'll let you decide once you get to the house line, do you want to walk on out? What do you want to do at that point? Okay?
Heard.
All right. Stealth checks.
Weird.
18 plus 10. 28.
Jess is smiling, so it's either terrible or good.
Yeah.
I'm going with terrible.
2 plus 3.
no.
What about Ted?
Oh, yeah. Do I need to roll for
Yeah,
Ted?
give me a stealth check for Ted. This will be plus 0.
Oh, 15.
15. So oddly
That's right,
enough,
buddy.
this animated skeleton is quieter than Leo, as Leo is clumsily walking along. Ordella
That's
slinks
pretty
off
accurate.
into the shadows as she's able to move in between houses and alleyways, and sometimes she crouches lower to kind of become one with the mist. Leo drops her bowl at one point and has to pick it. She has to pick it back up. She bumps into Ted at one point. Here's what I'll say. You all get to the edge of the house line. As you get to the edge of the house line, give me a perception check, both of you.
I don't know why I'm still using these dice.
19.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's low again, isn't it? She's like 1.
Maybe you shouldn't have been so mean to me.
8 total.
8. Ordella, as soon as you get to this house line, you notice, and maybe it's because Leo was so loud coming forward, but you notice one of these knights that I just described to 7 coming in y'all's direction. I'll say 7 and Yaros, from your distance and from where you as y'all are just almost like in a deer stand. You're not in a deer stand, but you're like honed in on this tree. you did notice another one of these shadowy figures coalesce and start walking in the direction of, you don't know where it's headed.
Yeah. Do you think that Seven and Yaros would probably assume
I would say
that
probably
that's probably
so.
where they're going to be? That's
Yep.
where they're headed?
Yep.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to roll for initiative.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
So let's do this
Coming.
first.
But we've only seen 2 of the 4.
Right.
Correct.
But we think that there's 4, right? We don't
Think
know for
there's
sure.
4.
We
Yeah.
assume.
Correct.
Ooh. This might be my best initiative
I
roll
hate
yet.
rolling for initiative.
18.
I'm so happy with
me
my
too.
1.
Nice.
You got a 1?
Yeah, 1 + 4 is 5. I'm so happy.
Oh, okay, I got
Starting it
11,
off.
11 plus 3.
Actually, you really are happy.
Okay, so here's our order. Yarost and 7 will go together because you both rolled 18s,
Mm-hmm.
followed by Leo with her 13,
14.
14. Then the Knights with their 12, and then Ordella bringing up the rear with her 5.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
What about Ted?
Ted will go with your initiative.
Okay.
Ted goes with your initiative. All right, Yarost and 7, you have. We'll set the scene.
Dun, dun.
The Elder Tree Verdant Hearth is in the distance. You know you've got to get within 30 feet of it to cast this ritual to cleanse the Elder Tree of this undead curse that has been placed upon it. There is an undead knight walking toward the fire that Yarost and 7 set, and I will say he has passed the house line at this point, so y'all can't see him, but you do know he is heading off in that direction. Now, once combat begins and explosions happen and clanging of weapons happen, he may turn around and come back. He may not. You don't know. There is one undead knight that we will say is probably 50 feet from Leo and Ordella. 7 and Yarost, you are, we'll say 100 feet-ish away from Leo and Ordella, and we'll say about equidistance to the tree. Ordella and Leo, you are in the house line about 60 feet from the tree. Yarost and 7, what are you doing? Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's about to get wild.
I think
It's about to get real wild, y'all. Real wild.
I'll let Yaros go first.
He doesn't know what he wants to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is good.
All right, so my idea is I need to distract the one that's going towards Leo and them
Okay.
so that Leo and them can get to the tree and at least start the ritual. That's my plan. So,
Who you have the book?
Mhm.
Okay.
so I'm going to just take off running in that direction,
Mm-hmm.
action and everything. So I'll get 70 feet that way. And
So we'll say you can get into this clearing
right,
if you want.
You're right. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do is just use action and movement to get as far as I can. And I'm not gonna start screaming and yelling until like I'm at the courtyard.
Okay.
So not like here at the beginning to where it might
Yeah.
attract his attention as well. So that's my
Okay. So you run. We'll say you get 20 feet into the courtyard. What are you yelling? Like, are you slamming your weapons on? Like, what are you doing to attract attention?
Yeah. So once I get to the courtyard, like if there's any barrels or anything to start knocking over, when I get there, and then when I get to the courtyard, like looking straight at this knight or whatever he is, and just profanities and whatnot.
Yes.
Get his attention.
So
Like
we'll
what?
say
like what?
I'm glad you're asking.
you're as ugly as a siren.
No.
So Yara 7, you watch as Yaro stands up. He takes off, just running as fast as he can with his little barbarian dwarf legs. Takes him 20 feet into the courtyard. He gets next to a stall, which is maybe they were, selling wares or whatnot. He pushes it over. It clanks everything on it. Pottery, little glass vials. The undead knight turns and looks in your direction. 7, it is now your go.
So I obviously followed.
Okay.
I
So you're
mean-
taking off too.
So I'm taking off too.
And what are you yelling?
Well, I didn't yell because I didn't know what he was doing. I just saw him get up and move.
Okay.
Did you
And
hear
so
him yelling?
my movement,
Yeah.
How
my
did you
movement
feel
was
about
with
your
him.
friend?
Yeah. Okay.
So I got there.
Well, you get about
uh,
10 feet less because he can move a little bit further.
Well,
than you.
and I probably would have.
Yeah.
Because I would have left after him anyways.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
so I
I
probably
just
been a little bit behind him.
imagine you both like yelling and running and saying, "This is for Chance."
But nobody would know because
Yeah,
it's been
Matt.
It wouldn't
cut
make
it
any
out.
sense to any of the viewers.
No, it
Yes.
Feel attacked.
As you should.
Mhm.
So
You attacked us, honestly.
that's just my movement though.
It's well,
I
if you're
used
gonna
bow,
go,
yeah.
You
if
use
you're
both.
Both.
all right. So you move all the way up to 10 feet within Yaros. So you're 10 feet out into this courtyard area, 10 feet away from Yaros, about 40 feet away from this undead knight, and you have hexed him with strength. He is definitely looking at both of you two now. It is now Leo's go. Leo, you are at the edge. What are you doing?
Okay, so I am going to use my movement first.
Okay, so that'll put you about halfway into the clearing, or into the court, about
Towards the
halfway
tree.
into the courtyard, because it's about 60 feet from the.
But you said I
from the
only have to
house
be
line.
30 feet away from the tree to cast the ritual.
Absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then do I see anybody around me?
As of right now, the only one you see is the undead knight that's walking toward Yaros and 7.
I'm gonna ignore that one. I guess I'm gonna start casting the ritual.
Okay. So, Leo, you take your orb, or you run out. You skid to a halt. You take your orb. You place it in your bag. You pull out the book. As soon as you pull out the book and you open it to the page that you
Oh,
need to
gosh.
use to cast, your rune on your necklace that you put on begins to glow, and the runes on the pages begin to glow the same, like ethereal bluish, pale blue light, and you begin reciting this ancient elven language.
Okay, and it goes words, 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 words.
You begin reciting it. As soon as you begin reciting,
Oh, here we go.
the moment
Is this like a Goosebumps thing where like I opened the book and then all the monsters like are like ah, and they like start to come towards the book?
And then the theme song
That's what he.
starts.
That's,
Actually,
that's
that's
exactly what he
exactly what-
described would happen. That was why I wanted to do the wall of fire before we
So-
started.
it's okay.
But,
It's okay. So as soon
Do
as
not.
you open it and you start reciting this ritual, you're looking around. Your peripheral vision is taking in. 7, you notice this. Yaros, you notice this. Ordella, you notice this as you're looking around as well. Undead start to any dead creature that's laying in the streets, any undead creature that's lurking about and moaning and groaning as they walk, all their heads start to turn toward this courtyard area, and you can see them starting to turn their bodies into that direction. That is your turn.
What about
Ted's
Ted?
go.
So Ted is going to, I guess, go towards. Well, I guess he can't do anything from that far away. If he's that
Right,
far away from
right.
Jonathan the undead, then the undead
He could draw
knight.
some attention.
Then
He could draw some attention. That'd be a good.
He just want to put himself between you and Jonathan. That's what you want to do.
yeah,
Just say it enough. You can't edit it
no,
out.
it's canon now. That's Jonathan the undead knight.
To all listeners, this is not Jonathan.
Jonathan. Okay, that's Ted's turn.
All right, so Ted moves out after you've began the ritual. It is now the
Oh wait,
night.
can Ted have Bertha in the bowl and like bring Bertha out?
No,
Oh,
he doesn't have the abilities to do that. Okay.
carry on, Jonathan.
What does Jonathan do?
Yeah, what's Jonathan doing?
Oh, you're about to find out. So, the undead knight in front of Yarost and 7, he's about 20 feet away from Yaros.
It'd be easier to know between the two undead knights when the other one gets here if we just call this one Jonathan.
Yeah.
So don't keep saying the
I'm more
undead knight with
confused
a
by
shield
which
and an axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just give them names like
Harold.
Jonathan.
Harold
Harold
and
could be
Jonathan.
the
I like
next
it.
Harold and Jonathan, the undead knights. So he moves up to engage in melee with Yaros. And when he's about 3 feet away, he takes his shield. He actually throws his axe on the ground. He takes his shield and slams it into the ground. And when he does this, a burst of energy ripples toward you. And I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yes, and this is a DC
Oh, no.
15.
20.
20 and a 6.
Yeah.
So
What kind of damage is this?
this ripple wave of energy comes at both of you because you are within 30 feet of him.
Mhm.
You are going to take 5d6 of thunder damage and 5d6 of necrotic damage. So for the thunder damage, 23 thunder damage,
Christ,
rolled very high,
Latter-day Saints.
and 19 necrotic damage.
20.
42.
42.
Not half that, I assume.
You'll have that. 7, you are knocked prone because you failed your saving throw. So
Oh.
you're on the ground.
Okay.
And you're 20 feet away.
Jeez.
And you both swear you see the outline of a smirk come across this undead creature's face. Then, Leo and Ordella, you see coalescing 5 feet from Leo, the same type of creature. This one has a huge battle axe that comes up, and he starts walking toward Leo from the tree. And he reaches in to his cloak, and he pulls out this flaming orb, and he throws it at Leo. Leo, I need you
That escalated quickly.
to make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
15.
15. You succeede.
Nice.
But you're going to
I was
take
like,
half.
oh, God.
And when it hits, it explodes
Oh.
in a radius of 60 feet.
Oh, no.
Rude, Harold.
No, back it up. Sorry. 20 feet.
Okay, that sounds about right.
So just Ted needs to make a saving throw as well.
Ted. Okay, wait, what's my half?
Hold on. Listen. Oh, I rolled really low on that.
That's okay.
Praise Thormir.
18 damage. So you'll take 9. And I need you to roll a-
9.
So before you roll for Ted, I want you to roll a concentration check. So roll a d20, and you've got to beat 9.
19. Nat 19.
So you succeed. So even though this orb explodes near you, you're able to withstand the damage.
Like words,
and
words, ouch, words.
concentrate as you're reading this ritual. Ted needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
So he
14.
fails.
No,
So Ted is
Ted.
immediately engulfed and falls to the ground dead. So Ted is out of the initiative order.
What happens to his beret?
His
I know,
beret
did
is
his beret
magically
make
saved.
it? Oh, good.
It is now Ordella's go, as the two undead knights have wreaked havoc among the
Is she within 5 feet?
of the undead knight.
Mhm.
Yes.
Cool.
Cool.
Stay there.
Sneak attack.
Okay, I'm going to. What does undead feel about? How do they feel about poison? It's not gonna like
you're
give
not
them
sure,
energy.
but you're. You know, normally they aren't affected as much, but it's not going to heal them. So it's not. It's worth a chance.
I'm going to try to.
Do you have
chance that.
unlimited poison bane?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sprinkle.
it's just
I
like
just
a
have to
magical
sprinkle
poison.
that ish.
Say it first. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit the one by my friend. This friend. 12 plus 8.
20
Yes.
hits.
Yes. 1d6
Crit.
plus 5 plus more d6s.
So give me the regular damage
Okay.
and then give me the poison damage. All right, so 21 damage from the sneak attack and the bolt, and then 5, which will be halved to 2 for the poison. So 23 damage on your first bolt.
And then crossbow expert.
Perfect.
17. Plus.
Just hits.
No, plus 8.
Oh, definitely hits.
And then 6 plus 5 is 11.
Nice.
But I only get to do my poison one time.
Correct.
And
So-
your sneak attack on
Yep. So 34 damage on that turn, though.
Nice.
Solid turn. Do you want to
Yes,
move
yes.
at all?
Nope, not with that orb. Nope.
All right.
Maybe
all right.
even back 5 feet.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah. So you can even sneak back into the house line if
Yeah,
you want,
would
and like
love-
lean up next to a house.
Would very much love to do that.
Perfect. So you are in between these two houses now. It is up to Yaros, who is now in melee with this undead knight.